English with Deck.
Hi everyone, Deck here from Deck English with another episode of English with Deck. That was a little too enthusiastic. No. Never too enthusiastic for English time with Deck. Not quite right. No. I jest. Yes, here we are with another episode of English with Deck, and today I want to talk about the good, the classic, the amazing sushi. Now, love it or hate it, it is a staple food in Japanese cuisine. I mean, if I say Japanese food, I guarantee the first two things will be, well, sushi and probably ramen. There are obviously many other foods within Japanese cuisine, but I would say sushi definitely tops the list in most well known and probably most popular. I have actually met a lot of people who are not big fish lovers. They do not eat a lot of fish, and yet they still absolutely love sushi. I mean, I guess it's a pretty well-rounded food at the end of the day. I mean, it's reasonably simple, but it is so effective, and you have so many options. You've got the type of sushi where it's just on the little bed of rice, and it's like bloop, over the top. You've got the sushi where it's wrapped up in a roll of seaweed. You've got the sushi where it's wrapped up in seaweed, but there is rice on the outside. There are many types of sushi, of course. Pretty much most fish, if it's edible, will get turned into sushi in some way, shape or form. Not all, of course, not all, but a lot will. And obviously, they have sushi which isn't even fish. Maybe chicken or egg, like a little omelette style. And there are other ones on top of that, of course. But definitely, without a doubt, sushi is a staple Japanese food. Japanese dish, should I say. Japanese dish. Now, if something's a staple dish, you have an expectation, a standard, etc. So, unsurprisingly, of course, if you go to the sushi restaurant, a very fancy, high-class sushi restaurant, the sushi will almost definitely, in fact, undoubtedly, taste delicious, be fresh, be exquisitely organized, served with absolute elegance. But even if you go to a little chain restaurant, the sushi is 9 out of 10 times still pretty damn good. And let's go even further down, supermarket. Now you might be thinking, supermarket sushi? Now don't get me wrong, the quality will not be that super high-end quality, but it's still pretty good. I mean, of course, you don't want to be going at the end of the day when it's been sitting out for a while. Nothing wrong with it. You will probably be okay. But for the freshness, the taste, you're better off going earlier in the day. But like I said, it's still not that bad. And now, let's get to the point of today's episode. Well, the other day, me and my family-in-law we had a congratulations party, let's call it. A congratulations party. And what were we congratulating? Well, my sister-in-law had given birth to her second daughter, and the mother and the daughter were home, out of hospital, had settled down a little bit. Everything was starting to flow a bit more smoothly. So, we had a little celebration. So I made sure to clear my schedule that on Sunday, and I know a few other people did as well who came and visited to say hey. Anyway, I cleared my schedule, so I was available all day. It was quite nice having a day off, actually. And I heard sushi, so I was like, yeah, let's go. Anyway, I'm on the way, I'm thinking, okay, it's going to be a nice, relaxing evening, eat some good sushi, maybe go for a little wander to the park with the kids, watch some TV, eat some other snacks, nothing crazy, nothing wild, just a nice, relaxing evening. Anyway, so we got there a little after lunch, and I said, hey, okay, so sushi, yay, let's go. And I was pretty excited. Now, in the back of my mind, I assumed we were going to, either the supermarket or at a push, we had ordered takeout from a local sushi chain. A sushi restaurant. Oh my gosh, my brain is not working today. A local sushi restaurant. So anyway, as the minutes ticked by, minutes turned into an hour turned into hours. After about an hour or so, I ventured the question. So when are we heading to the supermarket to pick up the sushi? What? Was everyone's reply. What did I say wrong? I said. And then I repeated myself. Maybe I didn't speak clearly, I thought. So when are we going to pick up the sushi from the supermarket? I guess we're going to the supermarket, right? Because I just need to get some drinks and stuff as well. So can we do it at the same time? 2 birds, 1 stone and all that. What? The shrieks of incredulousness. The horror on people's faces. What have I missed here? What have I done wrong? What have I said? Is my fly open? The zip on your trousers. I looked. No, not open. All closed up. Everything hidden. And then I said to my wife, I was like, what did I say wrong? And then my wife just laughed and said, no, we're not getting sushi. The sushi's coming to us. Oh, okay. So I assumed delivery. The sushi was being delivered. And I said nothing more on the matter. And then about another 30 minutes ticked by. And there was a knock on the door. And me being the amazingly kind and awesome gentleman that I am, I was like, I'll get the door, ladies. Don't you worry. So I trotted down the hallway, opened the door, and encountered the sushi man. But he didn't have a tray in his possession. Oh no. He asked if I could help him unload the bag that was in the back of his truck. I looked. What's this? A big, very big cooler bag. Okay, maybe we've just ordered a hell of a lot of sushi. Let's go. All right. So we bring in, me and the sushi man, bring in the sushi bag. And then there's more to come in. There's some little plates, some traditional looking serving trays. There's bowls, there's pans. I was like, what have I missed here? So I double checked. And wait, is this the sushi delivery? No. He's serving the sushi. And now it was my turn to be incredulous. What? I said. What? Get out. He's serving the sushi. And then I connected the dots. The fireworks went off in my head. And I realized, oh no, we weren't getting some supermarket sushi. We weren't even getting sushi takeout from the local sushi restaurant. Oh no. We were having a sushi master prepare and serve the sushi in front of our eyes. What? Alright, I know. It's bloody bonkers. Anyway, so this sushi guy, we'll call him Sushi Man. Sushi Man proceeded to prepare the most exquisite sushi. Absolutely phenomenal. There were so many types of sushi served. Fish after fish after fish, different fish after different fish, different style of sushi after different style. There were round trays just filled with sushi. There was overflowing bowls of fish mixed with some potatoes and then some chicken dishes, you name it. And the food kept on coming and coming, and there was no end in sight. It was literally a constant stream of food, of sushi. And it was fantastic. My eldest daughter even got a chance to make and prepare some sushi by herself under supervision of the master. And then he began to one-up himself even more. He got out a little blowtorch and started cooking some of the fish in front of us after he had prepared the sushi. You know, like one of those ones you do with a barbecue, so it's really handheld blowtorch. And after making the sushi, some sushi does taste absolutely great when cooked. So he got the blowtorch and onto it and then covered it in sauce and stuff. And it was absolutely divine, for use of a better word. And finally, eventually, as one by one, we fell into a stupor of a sushi-induced stupor with full bellies and unable to eat anymore. We finally called defeat, and Sushi Man had beaten us. But oh my gosh, all jokes aside, it was fantastic. And I asked at one point, is this kind of common, to have the sushi master come to your house and prepare and serve the sushi for you? And no, not at all, was the answer. So I felt very lucky to be able to experience that. It was a real treat. In fact, no, it wasn't even a treat. It was an honor to be able to experience that. And honestly, I really, really hope I can cherish that memory of that evening for many, many years. And I did take a few pictures and a couple of videos. So in the coming days, I will upload those to the Coffee page for any and all of you wonderful listeners who take a wander over there to have a look. And also I will upload some to YouTube as well for you guys to view at your own pleasure. Okay guys, well, it's been a bit of a longer one today, so I hope you have all stuck around till the end, and if you have, thank you very much. And anyway, I had better skedaddle because it's time to make a cup of tea. Ooh. But that's all for now, guys. So whatever you're doing, wherever you are, keep on studying, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.